weapon. But they also have a hidden ability, property. Each ultimate weapon scales with one statistic of its user. For Vincent, that is the number of mobs he has killed. The more he has killed, the stronger the weapons guess. I believe, at least I believe that's how it works. I'm not exactly sure. There are different scalings with their current HP, current MP. Tifa has one of the worst, which is current limit. The higher her limit gauge, the higher her damage. I don't need to elaborate on that. Yeah, it's really not good, and it's one of the reasons I don't think Tifa is a good character for the endgame. Barrett's, for example, is a rather special one. Overall, you want your weapon to be consistent in a single fight. So things like current HP are a little bit risky. Current MP are a little bit better. Because when you have a strong weapon, because you have your full MP, you don't even need to use your MP. You can just attack because your weapon's strong, and then you don't lose MP and you just stay strong. That's really nice. Limit, of course, is basically the worst version of scaling with HP, because yeah, the more limit, the more damage, and then you have, hey, I can use my limit now. I want to use my limit because it's strong. Oh, my weapon's weak again. I don't know who came up with this idea. Some people have Vincent's weapon is a very constant one because you don't do many kills in a single fight. But it's also very tiring to level. Barrett's one is also one of the most constant ones. Its power depends on the AP of the materia that is slotted into it. And I think that is basically actually the best scaling that we have, because all ultimate weapons have 8 slots with 0 growth. So of course they are perfect for 8 mastered materia. You don't know, even if you leave the special properties out of it, that's what you want to put in there. And if you put that in there, you will automatically unlock Barrett's weapon's full potential. And there is absolutely no way you can lose that. That's great. So, yeah, that's why that's one of the reasons Barrett is actually a very reliable character in the late game. Also, he has good base HP, at least I think so, and I don't know. I don't know about all the details, but that's one of the reasons because I like to use him. And yeah, okay, so we did Vincent basically. I was really sure that there were more than just one visit, but well, I won't complain. I might check the cave out again on disc 3, just in case that there is some sequence that we didn't unlock before. But yeah, for now we're done. Yeah, there's not much else I need to do, really. Bone Village, we're not on City 3 yet, so there's no point in digging. So yeah, let's go there. And hear this wonderful music again. And I mean, if you play this game for the first time and you play past the point of Aerith's death, I hate this word. This music will really become the very essence of all the foreboding for the very sad scene that is Aerith's death. And whenever you hear this music, this will affect how you listen to it. And yeah, okay, so this is the place where we needed to go. Of course, it's one part of the city that was useless so far. And yeah, Bugenhagen can make sense of the stuff that's here. So yeah, Well, duh. So yeah, Bugenhagen is not an ancient himself. I think that he is tied more tightly to the planet than usual humans are. I guess that is that's the best guess we can make about how he knows all those things. Do you remember when we first met Aerith? She said she had a very special material, one that didn't do anything. And then we found cover in her garden, and I told you, yeah, that's probably the material she was talking about, because it's doing nothing when you're on your own, feeling safe, increasing vitality, stuff, blah. It was all a lie. The material that she was really talking about was in her hairband, and it was holy. And it didn't do anything because the time wasn't right yet. And it was shown in the sequence at the end of City 1 where it did fall into the water. And as Bugenhagen said, when a soul that researches holy reaches the planet, we can assume maybe that soul that reached the planet that found Holy was actually Infalna, her mother, who also knew of the crisis about Genova, and maybe Sephiroth? Possibly Sephiroth. I mean, she knew Gust after he vanished from the Shinra, so at that point Sephiroth was already created. And so there is a chance that Infalna actually recognized Sephiroth and Genova for what they were. And maybe she was the one who convinced Gust to come on, to abandon this Genova project. And she searched for Holy to prevent the crisis, and when she died, she found Holy and gave it to Aerith. And it was Aerith's intention to release Holy. And here we have our new task. I don't know if I don't know exactly what clues Bugenhagen will give you as you continue your search for the key. But the first thing you would think of when thinking about a place the sunlight can't reach is caves. So when I first found Vincent's cave as part of this search, I thought I had found the key to the ancients, and I was really sad about that it wasn't it. And there are some other caves that you can't reach with a high wind, so you might... Some people might actually think, oh, you need to breed a chocobo. I mean, you had to catch a chocobo once to continue in the story at the Midgardsolom. So why would it be totally unreasonable to assume you now need to breed chocobos to continue the story? To reach one of the caves, for example the one near Corel. Yeah, probably the one near Corel, because that's the one you usually see. The one in the corner of the map where the last summon is, that's definitely too hidden. And all that, so that's how people might think about this if they don't know. But, well, you probably figured out already that the key is not underground. At least not really underground. This cave, you might even try this cave. I might try this cave and look at my combat counter if I now have the chance to... Oh! Yep! The first two numbers, the last two numbers of our combat count are the same right now. And I think they are even, because when they even and the same, you get the bolt ring. And when they're odd and the same, you get something else, and that's actually what you want. So, more waiting. Why did I even... It's really annoying, because your submarine will usually park here. And if you don't want to drive around with... getting the submarine to the other port is actually more sensible. Because that's where the Gilninka is, that's where all the interesting stuff is. But to get it there, you need to ship it there, then you move back, then you run to Costa del Sol. I think you need the buggy to reach it by then. And then you park the buggy over there, then you get the submarine over there, then you drive with the buggy back to Yunnan to get your airship, because you need that too, obviously. And it's a real hassle. And I usually don't do that. Okay. Really narrow at the side. This is not the right place. This is where it leads to Vincent Cave. So yeah, the actual place the sunlight cannot reach is this one small niche that's somewhere around here. It's even close to the city of the ancients, I mean, duh. To them it possibly was a cave, but to us it's now underwater. And when you swim in there, you see this little thingy here. And this search can, of course, if you skipped much of the optional stuff, this search can make you do the wildest tours. It can lead you to the Wutai subplot, it can lead you to the combat counter guy, it can lead you all kinds of places. You might think, hey, let's ask Dio again if he knows something. He had the keystone. The guy in the singular hut who Dio got the stone from. All that kinds of stuff. But in the end, you really need to search for yourself. I don't think that anyone except Bugenhagen can give you any hints about this thing. And here we go. So this is the key of the ancients. And now we can go back. And yeah. Is this? No, this is not the Gilninka. This is where Vincent's cave is. The Gilninka is over here down the shore. Can you stop in that? No, I think that bay is part of... No, that bay is part of Costa del Sol's optics. It's not a real bay. And as you can see there, the bay for reaching here, you need to go past that river. So either you go to Corral from here and then go all the long way, basically backwards, we did for the story, until you come out from the mountain and then go back to Costa del Sol. Or you just deal with it and go from Yunnan, which is what I usually do. Because usually with the Gelninka, the sunken Gelninka, it's like you go there with an intent purpose to grind and to say I'm gonna stay here for a while, and then you can just save over at the bay or down in the Gelninka and don't move. You don't need the airship for that. You move over once, then you just stay in the Gelninka until you're done, and then you leave again. And that's it. You don't need to visit it very often, really. Also, I think I want to do a break, just because, you know, memory stuff. Yep, Wait, Yunnan Path. What the hell is Yunnan? Oh, that was the one in the... So we did 2, that was the one down to the reactor. So we've been online roughly 2.5 hours. I can do a little bit more then. We can hand in the key. I guess that will still work out. Let me past. Parked a little bit too close. And here we go, hey Bugenhagen. The poor underpaid fairy told us where to find the key. Oh, you found it. Yes, I did. That I don't even know what... I don't know where he sees a music box here. That's a fucking rock. But then again, he's an old man, and... Actually, that looks like a music box, but I've never seen this thingy before. Ho ho ho! Christmas time! Actually, it's more like Halloween. How was he... He sent us in and now he's here, what the hell? And yeah. The ancients knew how to make movies. Apparently. Somehow. Yeah, that's probably holy. Looks like every other casting material. But it's oh so different. I wonder why there's... I don't know, why don't we just dive down there? It's glowing. Pale green. As Bugenhagen told us. Aerith prayed for Holy and her soul has reached the planet. Okay, isn't moving is probably a bad wording again, bad translation. Why doesn't Holy have any effect? I mean, it's glowing pale white, it should be active. So why is it not doing anything? Well, of course something's blocking it. And the only thing that could do that, Genova, aka Sephiroth. I think you can use those two names pretty much synonymously now. Can't talk to Bugenhagen. Okay, we'll just leave then. So yeah, it all comes down to killing Sephiroth again. Why is he whispering? Oh man, that guy Rufus, he's not fucking around. Where do they get the huge materia? Holy shit, we stole the Nibelheim one from them. Where do they get this? Oh wait, stupid question. Oh no! Oh, he meant recently, before it moved on the huge materia that was stored in Yunnan. And now he moved it to the only alternative. I so fucking love this somehow. It's an energy cannon the size of a town. Tell me that isn't anyone's wet dream. Come on. bartering for the next promotion. Can't they just slam their Sephiroth with their fucking egos? Wouldn't that be the most... Can't they just make a speech to him or something so he dies from boredom? Wouldn't that be much more efficient? So yeah. Again, Shinra's trying to beat Sephiroth with a planet's limb, basically. I mean, at least the amount of Mako they... At first they tried the huge materia, which is basically like a piece of the planet's flesh. Now they try to use it, do it with blood magic. In the most abstract of senses. Using Mako, which is like the planet's lifeblood. And again, it's left to us to stop them. Oh yeah. This happens when you when you try to enter your ship. What the... You know, when something happens, everything happens at once. It's always the same. This is not Ocean Weapon. It looks similar, yes. Actually, Ocean Weapon and this one are the two most similar weapons to each other. They are, however, not the same. This one is called Diamond Weapon. The Ocean Weapon is officially called Smaragd Weapon, by the way, because it's fucking green. Simple. And it's marching against Midgar. I'm spoiling too much. Strange signal. Person! It's just 30 meters large or something. How can you call that a person? Okay, now the game told us. This is a great thing. It's just a small thing, but remember, Cait Sith originally held Marlene as a hostage. And he released her now. I mean, he probably got some people who keep tabs on Marlene and Aerith Mother, just because they are so involved with us. But he has given her away. That's a big thing for someone from Shinra, let's face it. Whoa, Cait Sith. You're playing with a fire here. Also, what's with the accent now? Why is he suddenly talking like he's talking like Barrett? What the hell? But he's got a point there. Barrett's pretty radical, and it's right that someone calls him out about it. we're gonna beat the fuck it up. How would I know? How was this again? I don't think I can do this now though. But I need to save before that anyway, so this works out. So now we got... where did it start again? Over here? Oh, yep, there it is. So we got... oops. Weapon here. Yeah. No air fighting allowed. And here is Midgard. I think if you really fuck around long enough, you need to wait until it's here. There's literally no way around that. If you just wait, and you wait too long, the weapon will just stop in front of the city. So you're not on an implicit timer here, at least as far as I'm aware. I wouldn't bet my life on it, but I'm pretty sure it will wait. Also pretty sure I want a tent before that. I could have used the operations room, yeah, but I'm too lazy for that now. So yeah, we're on a save here. And then we'll be waiting for a weapon next time, and then we're gonna seriously fuck him up. Okay, he's maybe a bit big to... We're gonna at least try, yeah? We're gonna at least try. And yeah, we'll see how this ends. So, yeah. I hope you're thrilled for it. See you next time, guys. Hope for the best, die like the rest.